Streaming. All right, we're back. Had some more technical difficulties, so let's resume from where we were. The last that I heard, it was Joseph was proposing that they start their own militia, and he originally wanted to go down to somewhere a weapons factory, and then he'd proposed that they go back to the Weirton branch of the ARM militia, and that's where I had my computer crashed. So let's kick it off back from there.
Yeah, it was just hypothesis on how to do that. But we came to agree on, I believe, going back to that place and communicating the idea with them. That much apart from that plan essentially. Oh,
I think you're cutting out a bit here.
We can't hear you.
no, he said hang on in the general chat.
Okay.
Text channel.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I lost connection for some reason, and so Lubin had said that Will had said something, and then I cut out. So what did he say?
Sorry, we were just talking about that trip. The big trip might be a big drain on the gas that we just picked up.
Oh, absolutely.
And that we were just kind of debating what the best plan of course of action would be. And we also mentioned that those two suspects were still on the loose, but the UN's also aware of that, so we'll do what we can.
Okay, so
yeah, I think he's having more tech issues probably.
I mean, I can still hear you, but
might be just too much processing power for his machine, and
at some point
it might be overheating a little bit. I think that happens a lot.
But moving along, so
too many things are running.
Yeah, probably. So the party has decided they're going to return
Same
to the
time.
Weirton branch of the
but I don't suppose he's recording now, is he?
I am recording, by the way.
There's no way to know. Well.
I mean, this isn't the first time it's happened. I think it was session 4. I had the same problem, so and then we resumed, and I just did a second part. So let's kick it back off, and so as I said, the party has essentially decided they're going to head back to the Weirton branch of the ARM militia. Correct?
Yep.
Yeah, I believe we're gonna work our way back to some sort of ARM location.
All right. So yeah, just the two.
Wait, Will, do you hear? Forgot the name. Do you hear Midmaster?
I do.
Oh, you do hear him?
Yes. I'm not sure if you're or not.
I can't. What about Joseph? I mean, do you hear our Midmaster?
Yeah, Trent,
I do not. I do not.
I don't. Yeah, very strange. I think it's Discord then that's making that issue.
Yeah, I think Discord's obviously giving us some fun times. The fun times of gaming.
No, this is actually a big deal. Hang on, try again. Okay, I will disconnect and reconnect. Ah.
hear me now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, now I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sorry, Discord stuff.
Yeah, hopefully this isn't a repeat of our StreamYard experiment from the early days.
Well, I think Discord is more stable, but that's definitely not a good sign.
But, all right, so let's try and resume from where we were. You guys are heading back to the Weirton ARM branch, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's on Browns Island, and it's shouldn't be that far away. It's like an hour and a half away, and you have, I'd say it's probably about noon, so you definitely have, quite a bit of daylight, ahead of you. So yeah, you definitely won't have any trouble getting there. All good? Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I imagine
Oh yeah,
just have a
can.
nice slow calm ride drive.
Hey.
Yeah, I can't drive, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're not driving. We.
Yeah. So I'll let either the NPCs or you guys take over.
Either I can drive for the
trip.
NPCs, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Or Trenton character Joseph, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, Daniel will pipe up and he'll say he'll drive.
Perfect.
You guys can just kind of role play it out as we trek along. Right. So after deciding, what what your plan of action is, pile back into the van, and you head off. And let's see what let's see if you encounter anything. Let's see. Okay, so from where you are, you start off New Martinsville, you go a little further south, cross over a bridge and to the other side of the Ohio River, and you are now driving down the Ohio side of the Ohio River, and along the way you come across you see, kind of walking along the side of the road, you remember those you remember those the Red Berets, the AWP, the Appalachian Workers Party. You catch about 5 of these guys just walking along the side of the road. They they're all armed. They have AK-47s or AKMs strapped to their side, and they're just trotting their way down the road in the opposite direction that you are driving.
Mhm.
I will crack a window and stick my rifle out of it and open up.
Oh, you're just gonna blast these guys.
Oh man. Yeah.
This-
Just fuck these guys. I love you. You're awesome.
All right,
Uh,
so
Can I do the same? I want to do that too.
Yeah, let's do a surprise round.
Yeah, I
surprise
think
round.
that's
So
a good idea.
that would,
Drive by.
I believe that like cuts their DV by like a third. I want to say. Let me pull. Because I know there's a there's a rule for surprise attack. I just don't remember what it was off the top of my head. But I'm
Well,
pretty sure it's like
If they don't know where we're shooting, but they see us, so it's not so bad, I guess. I don't know what the rules are exactly on this. I'll just roll what you tell me, and stick with
yeah.
your
We'll
rulings.
I'll figure out the the exact ruling later on. But we'll just kind of roll with it for now. So yeah. So the both of you are just gonna roll down the one window. Both of you are gonna point your rifles at them and just probably just dump your mags into this group of people.
How far are they?
Well,
I'd say they're probably by the time that you see them, are probably like 100 feet away, but you're probably traveling at like highway speed, which I think is like 55 miles per hour on that stretch of road. So we're gonna say you're probably catching up to them pretty quickly.
yeah, very fast.
And they're
very fast.
walking, in opposite directions, so just a teeny bit faster. So
Yeah, what are the chances of even hitting them, right? Maybe if we start shooting right now, we could. So, and that's what we're doing, right? That's what we're doing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
put
just
a
do my
medium
roll.
burst in one of them.
medium burst,
Oh,
that's
it's
6 rounds. Okay. Yeah, roll your attack.
That is
Bang.
a 10 to hit.
That should definitely hit. Let me see. Yeah, let me figure out. Yeah, you hit, but let me figure out just how much damage you do here. So you did 10, correct?
Yep.
10.
And then that's D6 rounds.
That's regular damage.
D6 rounds. 6 of them. And 1d10 for damage each, so 6d10.
60.
44.
44 damage into the whole group.
Wow.
No, into one guy because wait. I'm pretty sure you can fire on multiple targets, but you have to reduce the OV. And if I were to do that, I wouldn't hit.
Okay, so you're just gonna like dump like 6 rounds in this one guy, which would, yeah, you definitely kill him. You turn him into Swiss cheese.
Ouch. Probably did.
Can we make the rest of them roll morale for that?
Yeah, I'll roll morale for the other 4.
They probably can't see me because I'm 100 feet away, you said. So they probably don't get fright mod from the scar, but still, that's got to be scary.
Yeah.
44 damage when the average health is like 15 or whatever. Pretty much an overkill.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
To the
That's,
point
that's
where
impressive.
I would be very afraid if I saw something like that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, definitely. Just good.
One of them is fine, but then one of another one of them is afraid, and then the other 2 are nervous.
Good
We're not
stuff.
slowing down to fight them, are we? We're just going past them and shooting them, right?
Yeah, essentially. Unless
Well,
Daniel is kind of
my
slowing
attack was
down.
a 7. I don't.
Oh wait,
Well, I don't know.
Oh wait, is Fernando's shooting at them too, right? Or did you change your mind?
I shot, but I only got 7. I think. I only
Okay,
got
yeah,
a 7.
you
So I don't know.
yeah, you missed.
Yeah, well, I missed some. Well, I guess we will go past them very quickly now.
Yeah.
In like a matter of a few seconds, maybe.
All right, so yeah,
So,
yeah,
no retaliation
Joseph,
from them.
you know, turns one of them into Swiss cheese. He's down for the count, and now you have 4 of them. Are you gonna continue? Do you want to continue fighting them, or are you just gonna just drive on by? Just...
I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. It's up to Daniel, because I'm just like, I just thought it's
Okay,
cool
so
what Joseph did.
we'll role play it. Daniel's gonna turn look back, and he's just like, you want me to circle back and you finish him off?
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, so he just stops the slows the car down, and then just kind of turns it around, going the wrong way on the highway to get them again. It's gonna be like, I'd say now you're like, again, probably like another 100 feet away, and so yeah, one of them is afraid, and 2 of them are nervous, but one of them is fine. So 2 of them cannot fight offensively, but I say at this point they're really not fighting offensively. So I guess at this point we should all roll. Anybody who is actively fighting, roll initiative.
Okay, I'm fighting, although I'm a little bit slow.
Do we have enough windows that I could be fighting as well, or like, is that limited to?
I'd say you definitely can.
Okay.
You can definitely attack.
I got a 6 for initiative.
6. Okay.
I got 2.
2.
I got a 4.
4. Now let's see what the other 4 guys get. Okay. Okay. So the initiative is as follows: Joseph, one of the AWP guys, who is nervous. William, another AWP guy. Fernando, and the other two are AWP guys. The one is afraid and the other one is fine.
All right, I'm going to start by opening up on the one that is going after me.
Okay, so yeah, at this point the remaining guys are kind of getting their bearings after seeing one of their comrades just get gunned down out of nowhere. So they can very clearly see now that the this van is not a friendly party, so they're gonna train their rifles in that direction. And so yeah, you're gonna open up on this on one of these guys.
The first one to bring his rifle up.
All right.
Medium burst, and that's a 10 to hit.
All right. So since this is no longer a surprise attack, that would actually miss. So yeah, you open up, you open up on these guys once again, but none of your 6 rounds make contact. Now,
I think it's AWP1, right?
One of the AWP guys is gonna attack. He's gonna get a -1 because he's nervous, and he would miss anyway. He lets off a medium burst as well, but again, none of his rounds make contact. Now it's Will's turn.
Perfect. That's a 5 altogether.
Yeah, you also make no contact, unfortunately. So now we have another AWP guy who is also nervous. He's just gonna shoot a couple rounds, like 2 rounds at the van. And he doesn't hit any of you guys, but let's just say there's now like a couple bullet holes in the van, because since you guys are in the van, you guys are technically, the way I had it written down, you guys are under cover. Like, you're under at least like 50% cover, I would say. Plus, you're also a moving target. So now it's Fernando's turn.
Okay. Not gonna hit. It's an 8.
An 8
with the mods, probably. No.
Yeah, you definitely don't make any contact. So let's just quickly roll for these last 2 guys. Alright, he's gonna he's gonna try and attack Daniel, who's driving the vehicle, and he's actually gonna hit him, and
Oh.
hit him with a 3-round burst at a
Yikes. I think we fucked up.
I'd say at a, let's see, how many of his rounds hit? 2 of his rounds hit, and since it's a 30 caliber round, his flak jacket does not help him. And where's my D12? There it is. Oof.
Why are you laughing?
So I rolled for both rounds, and the round for 30 caliber rounds is D12, and I rolled 12 for both of them. So Daniel is dead.
Fantastic. And the vehicle is out of control
Yes.
as a result of his death.
Yeah. So
Fuck.
two.
Fuck.
So yeah, two.
Oh.
Actually 3 rounds go through the windshield, and 2 of them strike Daniel, and he is now longer dead. So rip Daniel.
And we
now
see
you
that,
have
right? We're not like...
now you have an out of control vehicle.
Yeah, with a corpse that probably has a seat belt on that's stuck in front, and we can't control the car. And he might be gripping like the... Oh my god. Is he like speeding, or is he slowing? I don't know.
He was definitely moving at speed. So
Fuck. Oh, it's a highway and we're going in the opposite lane, right?
yeah, well, but fortunately there's really not too much road traffic, so you don't have to worry about hitting anybody.
Are there any trees around, or is it fucking barren wasteland, or is there trees around?
There's probably just
If we crash in
a
this
guard.
tree,
There's probably just a guardrail. So, if anything, the van will probably just smash into the guardrail.
Oh man.
So yeah,
Any ideas? Think on your feet, or on your wheels rather.
okay. So
I think we need to get the corpse out of the driver's seat and get control of the vehicle, or somebody should hold the steering wheel and control the steering wheel.
Yeah, if nothing's done by the time it gets to my turn, I'm definitely just gonna do my best to do whatever I can. This is not good.
so
Yes, I think that's wise.
I'm gonna
Because
say
otherwise we're gonna crash.
I'm gonna say Nathan realizes that he sees that Daniel is no longer with them. We're gonna say he's in the passenger seat up front, and he's gonna just kind of grab the steering wheel and try his best to drive. Let's do a driving check for him. Okay.
With the corpse clutching the...
He manages to
Yeah.
keep the vehicle under control somewhat. Now let's roll
Amazing.
for the last guy who is not afraid at all. He does not hit.
Okay. That was unfortunate for Daniel.
All right, so now it's round 2. Joseph,
Yep.
it's your turn now.
I'm going to, I guess, I'm going to fire at the same guy. Is he still up?
Yeah, he's still up.
All right. Medium burst again. That's my go-to. And there we go. That's a 20 to hit.
Nice.
Hey.
That is. That's damage plus 6.
All right, and 2 rounds hit, so we'll add 6 to this. 9 damage. That was kind of pathetic.
Well,
It's better than not hitting. It's good. What do you mean? It's good. It's good. It's not bad.
Well, compared to the last guy, I turned into Swiss cheese, 44
yeah,
to
but
9.
Yeah, but you got
well,
you got to roll for
So you
each
do- you
separately, or you got to roll for one.
As long as we're getting
one by
hits,
one?
we're good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So you do 9 damage to this guy, which would actually
So
he would suffer. Now he suffers a critical injury, and that
there you go.
Blow to the body, ruptured spleen, permanent -1 mod to poison resistance. So, yeah, 2 of you strike the guy in the chest, and now I roll cut and shock for this guy. And it's no cut. And no shock. So,
Guys,
let's see.
a very, very resilient AWP member.
But you did a number on him though. You absolutely did a number on him.
Certainly. Well, I mean, I'm proud Joseph is like landing these shots because I'm missing everything.
Alright, so
I'm like,
conveniently enough, this guy is the guy that just got hit is gonna try and attack, which does nothing. So let's say he's like lined up for a shot, and then he gets like hit in the chest twice, and his rifle just goes up in the air and just lets off a few rounds off into the air. So now it's William's turn.
I'll take a shot at whoever I can.
Okay. Roll your attack.
That's a 16.
That's a hit. That is... That is damage. That's damage plus 1. And how many rounds are you letting off?
Do 3 rounds,
A 3-round burst. Okay.
and that was a 4 altogether for the damage.
Roll a... Instead of 3-round burst, roll... roll a... It would be a D3, but just roll a D6 and just like divide your result by 2, because that's essentially what you do. And then you would roll...
So that's a 2.
Okay, so 2 of your 3 rounds hit, and roll damage for both of those rounds. And then that would be how much damage you deal to the guy.
That would be 2d8 plus 2, I guess, altogether.
Yeah, I believe that's how it is.
Okay. So that's 10 altogether, a 6 and a 2. Or, sorry, a... Yeah, 6 and a 2 plus the 2.
So you do 10 damage, correct?
Correct.
That is another critical injury to another character. Let's see what he did. That's 14. Critical damage. Blow to the chest. Lungs crushed or punctured, light bleeding, stamina reduced by 50% permanently. So, yeah, You fucked him up. You fucked him up pretty good. Now let me
Nice,
see.
nice.
Cut and shock for this guy. Well, first and foremost, he has a light bleeding, so we have that, and no effect for shock. So now it's Fernando's turn.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what Fernando can come up with, considering his kind of a not bad. 14 is okay.
14. That
I think.
is regular damage.
Right, my damage. So I have to decide what kind of a burst I want, right?
Yeah,
I
it's
want
like
a
how many rounds you letting off on this guy.
medium is how many? Like
Medium
2
is
or
6.
6. So that is gonna be what was the damage that the gun I have currently do?
You
I
have
think I had the
an HK G3,
if-
which is a 30 caliber, which is a D12.
uh-huh. So I roll once for all of them?
You roll for all. Well, first figure out how many rounds hit the guy. So
Okay,
roll a
so
D6.
out of 6 I roll a d6, right? Sorry, I'm still not used to this system.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but
2.
I'd rather get it right.
So 2 of them land, and they both do 2d12, right?
Yes.
So
you-
I roll 2d12 for that.
Yes.
And that is 14. Hey. And that is probably the if I gotta be aiming at somebody, I would like to aim at the one that's not injured or least injured.
Okay, so you actually kill him.
Hi.
So
Okay.
you let off 6 rounds into this one guy. You know, let's just say like one hits him in the leg, and as he's falling, the second one just hits him right in the head, and he's down for the count.
Ooh. Now that's what I call a. Was my gun German?
Yes,
what
it's
was
a
it?
Heckler and Koch
I was gonna. This is
G3.
German engineering there
Yes.
in action.
So is the car. It's a Volkswagen.
Yeah, actually. I'm just very proud of that. Good.
Okay.
Good job, me.
Okay, so now it's the so now we just roll for one more guy, because the one that you killed was one of the 2 at the very end of the round, and he does not hit. So, all right. So third round, which I'm gonna have you I should have you guys roll for like mental health damage, since you watched Daniel die, in essence, which
Fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
true.
was-
yeah, roll a all of you roll a D20, and you're gonna have to beat an 18 to see if you
Oh shit.
Is it fortitude?
Look.
Yeah, let's say
I
add
think
your
it is.
fortitude mod to that, if you have one. That's gonna be my ruling.
I do.
I got a
Okay, I only
9.
got 1. I got a 15 with my
I
mods
got
and everything.
a 8 altogether.
Yeah, all three of you take one mental health damage.
What does
So,
that do, actually?
eventually it'll start eventually it'll start let's see.
I have actually it says here your will times 3. So my will times 3 is uh wait a minute. How do you calculate how much mental health you have?
Um
Is it
It'll be your
on the
entire.
character sheet it says
yeah, mental health points is will times 3. That's your will.
That's your attribute, not your modifier,
Yes.
I believe.
my attribute, right? Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
I was getting a little bit confused.
So it should be pretty
So
high.
I
It
have
shouldn't do much for this, but over time it'll definitely.
39.
Yeah, as mentioned.
I got 39.
All right.
So
So
I
yeah,
have
you
38.
yeah, you're good. Like you're good.
Thank
Like,
goodness. Yeah.
if you lose any more, you'll start to crack up a little bit, but as of right now, you're fine.
Yeah.
So,
And you can recover them, or is it like
yes, you
permanently
can
lost?
recover them.
Okay.
But now
Oh.
moving along, round 3, Joseph.
Yes. The guy I shot at, and the guy I shot at twice actually so he's still alive, right?
Correct.
I'd like to put one more round in him.
All right. Roll your attack.
That is 12 to hit.
That is that's damage halved.
1d10 then. 4 damage.
Four damage.
Well, 8 halved, so 4.
Yes. So he's still alive, but he's not doing too good. And now he's gonna try and attack you, which he's probably not gonna hit because of how fucked up he is. And he does not. Now it's William's turn.
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
Okay. Yeah, roll.
Let's say 12 to hit. Sorry.
A 12 to hit. That's also damage halved.
Okay. And that's 3.
3.5.
Yeah, it's 3.5 because it's 7.
Uh,
So I can't remember if that's
say
half. Rounding down or
let's say round that down.
Okay. So that's 3.
3. Okay, so hit another guy. Right. Now it's Fernando's turn.
Okay. Seeing as the last one worked out so splendidly, I think I'll just do the same thing again. Oh, look at that result. Isn't that beautiful? That's 19 to hit, so that has like definitely
19
some
to hit.
added damage. Yeah.
19, that is damage plus 4.
Oh, that's gonna be good, and it's gonna be a medium burst again.
6
So
rounds.
that means 6. So roll a d6 and get 2 again. So I roll 2 d12s and add. Did you say +6 or +4
+4.
for damage? +4, sorry. And so the end result is 13. And I don't know however many of them are left, but I would love to hit one that is healthier than the one that is more damaged.
You're gonna attack the one that has the most health. Okay,
Yeah, the
so
healthier one would be preferable. Oh, and shit, I actually messed this up on my roll. I should have rolled 2 d12s +4. My bad.
oh,
So I'm gonna just do that again. Yeah, the result is the same actually. Oh, okay.
so your
I'll
result
take it.
was 13 altogether.
Yeah, yeah, both of them are like
Okay.
13.
So this one, like, it doesn't kill him yet, but it does deal a critical injury. And let's see, how much is that?
I hope it's one of the good ones. I'm hoping for a good one.
Let's see. Oh. That's a nat 20. So not only do you get critical damage, you get horrible critical damage.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens to this poor fellow.
Nothing good.
Oh.
Certainly, I'll tell you that much.
Blow to the head if no helmet is worn. Coma for d6 week. No helmet is. Wait a minute. Blow to the head if no helmet is worn. Coma for d6 week. If no helmet is worn, skull shatters, instant death. I think he meant to say helmet is worn. So and he was not wearing a helmet, so he's dead. So forget what I said about it not killing him. So yeah, one of your bullets hits him straight in the head, and he just
it explodes like a watermelon.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, that's for Daniel, you son of a bitch.
All right, so we're down 2, and since he was gonna be the next initiative, so now it's round 4. Now it's Joseph's turn again.
All right. I will put one more bullet into the guy that I have now spent 3 rounds trying to kill.
Whittling away at him.
Yeah. So yeah, roll your attack.
17 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit. That is damage +2. Honestly, no matter what you roll, you would kill him because he had 2 health left. So,
and I did 9 damage, so he's
very
dead.
Very dead. So
he's -7. Yeah, he's -7.
So yeah, he is down for the count. So you just see this guy is a bloodied mess from what you've done. So you take one last shot at him and put him out of his misery. And
all right.
Now it's William's turn. There's one guy left, so that really narrows it down.
Yeah, I kind of just gonna take a shot at him.
Okay. All right. So you roll your attack.
Absolutely. So that's 10.
That
doesn't hit, I imagine.
That does just misses him. So
perfect. Okay.
All right. So now it's conveniently it is his turn now. He also does not hit. So now it's Fernando's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna. Do I have a pistol?
Um,
Oh, I don't know if I do actually. I don't know why
Up to
you would
it's
know
up to
that.
the
I should probably know
Mythmaster,
that,
but after William shot Fernando, he probably would have given him his extra 38 revolver, just compensation. But that's up to you if you want to roll with that.
I would say yes, but you would have to. That would be your turn for the round to switch
okay,
weapons.
okay, then I won't do it. I really wanted to like do that, but I'm not going to. Just was wondering. Okay, well I missed, so no point in rolling anyway.
Okay.
Should have pulled out my.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So now it
I knew
is
it.
round 5. Joseph.
Good stuff. How many more, or how many of them are there up?
There is one left.
I would like to introduce him to about 10 bullets and empty my clip. So that is a very long burst. So I have, with my mod, +5 on this.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Wow.
Well, I have with my mod and with the mod from a very long burst, I have +5 to this, so that is an 18.
Yeah, you again, honestly, no matter what you roll, he's dead. So
And that's an empty clip.
So yeah, we're
Yeah.
just gonna say like the vehicle is stopped at this point. It's just kind of a you know just kind of crashed. Well, it hasn't really crashed. Just kind of rolled to a stop. So you just dump the rest of your mag into this guy, and we got 5 dead commies.
Making the world a
And
better
one
place.
American.
Yeah, of course that of course came with a casualty of your own, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Well, Daniel was a good driver.
Yeah. So
Sad he passed.
so Nathan is just gonna
But
he's gonna get out and remove Daniel's body from the driver's seat, and
I don't know
just
what we
kinda
should do with his body.
set him aside, and now we just have again, now you have 5 dead commies that were all decently well armed as far as you're aware.
Yeah, that kinda
Let's
makes
go
me wanna
loot the
take their
bodies, I
weapons,
guess.
But I can't.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'd
take
probably
weapons.
go with Joseph and grab as many weapons as we can.
All right. So,
I'd probably look specifically for a handgun for Fernando too, if I can.
Okay. So, yeah, all 5 of them had AKs, AKMs, and they all had like 1 extra magazine each, and
Awesome.
one of them has a Makarov pistol,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Wait, how many magazines
Was
did
that-
you say?
They each of them had like 1 spare magazine each. So, not counting the one that is already in the rifle, just carried 1 extra magazine.
All right, we have 3 of us and 1 NPC. So, the way I see it, everyone take 1, and whoever wants it can take the extra.
Perfect. I will actually I'll hold
Oh,
on to the
I'm-
extra because I have extra ammo or I have extra. I don't have much room, so I can carry on to that.
Yeah, I mean,
And
All right.
that bayonet would fit onto those AKs as well, right?
it would indeed.
Beautiful. I will do so and attach it firmly to my new beautiful weapon.
Yeah, so
I mean, I won't use anything else. I like my like what I have, but we'll keep the weapons for sure.
Okay, so
Even if I'm not gonna use it, I'll keep it.
so
So yeah, that was fun, but sad for Daniel.
yeah,
For my minute of silence
yeah.
for Daniel.
yeah. One of these guys had a Makarov automatic pistol. It's a
Oh, I want
semi-automatic
one.
pistol, not a machine pistol. It's just a in the
gun.
in the table. It's a automatic pistol normal, and it's going to have a 8-round magazine. Because that's what
Yeah.
it's
It's
a 9
cool.
millimeter.
It's an old school pistol.
Yeah, it's just like the
9mm.
standard Soviet sidearm at the time.
Yeah. Soviet semi-auto pistol.
So,
Cool. Cool. I want.
So now,
And I will put it in my what is it called? Whatever. I'm just gonna have it with me.
right, so now you guys are in the possession of
Uniforms that are punctured with bullets and covered in blood. But
Yes.
are we taking the uniforms? Just the weapons, right?
I mean, that would be of the best. The weapons would be of better use
Yeah, the
to
best.
you than really anything that.
Yeah, I think the clothes are probably too messed up to be
Yeah,
used,
they're pretty messed up. So
yeah.
unless you want to use
Just
them
take the
for
weapons.
bandages, which I'm pretty sure you did with the Soviet troops. So honestly, they're probably better
I think
off.
we've got enough
So,
clothes.
so
I
alongside
mean, last time. Yeah.
alongside the weapons that you already own, you are now in the possession of 5 AKMs, which are let's see, that should be. It's basically. I'm gonna say it's basically just like a. That it would be an assault rifle. We'll say it's an assault rifle normal, but it takes 3 caliber rounds because that's what the AKMs were chambered for. This 7.62 by 39 round. So now you guys now have a head start on your arms collecting for your new militia.
Yeah.
So I'd say you're off to a good start.
That is awesome.
So
This is
We're
where,
off to being able to arm some people, yeah.
just as we're all like arming ourselves and kind of standing over Daniel and singing a few words, I'm gonna pull out my little harmonica, play a little ditty, like sad little song for him. I think that does recover some mental health for us as well.
it should. Which
So we can look into the rules for that for the next game or whatever, but just for the cinematic purposes of it, we'll just go with that.
yeah. So yeah.
You got a musical instrument?
Yeah, I have a little harp, harmonica, flute kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
I've always had it in my backpack.
my
I just
God.
never broke it out till now. Being a little traveling hobo, I've, tried to keep myself entertained.
Yeah. So
That's amazing. That's exactly perfect.
If I had my trombone, I could do taps.
Bring a trombone on a. How big is a trombone? Is it like?
It's a good
Quite a big one.
4.5 feet long.
Oh yeah, yeah. we can make
I
one
mean,
from
you
all
can always sell the
copper.
brass if you need to, right? Like it's
Yeah.
money too.
All right. So. All right. So, as you have kind of like your I guess say a makeshift funeral for Daniel, I suppose say Nathan kind of digs like a very shallow grave and rolls the body into it and kind of sticks his rifle up on the in the ground, you know, where his body is now. So now you can,
So we buried the guy.
well, at least Nathan did.
Sweet.
Yeah, we all just watched him.
Yeah, so
Well,
now after the
Any stones, I just kind of put the stones nearby, just try and symbolize a little bit of a grave, pour a little bit of moonshine, and then gather my things and start
right,
getting
so
together.
you guys get back into your van and head back on down the road, and let's see. That pardon me. Okay, so you act so something let's see, the so the during the whole altercation, the the van has suffered some damage. There's some bullet holes in the windshield now, so it's probably a little bit harder to see out of. I mean, well, it would be because, but like it didn't shatter. There's just some very sizable holes in the windshield, but you can still see mostly out of the windshield. So
I was so upset when Daniel died, because I thought we were gonna crash the car that we just fixed. And now it's now we gotta fix the windshield.
you gotta fix the windshield and
But-
clean out all the blood that's where Daniel sat.
Yeah, that can't be fun.
No.
Yep, it's just kind of well, that's what happens when you use your car for shootouts.
Yeah. Should have used a rental, eh?
I mean,
Yeah, rental.
what should we have? I don't know. Maybe.
So
Um,
all right.
we're still on the same path.
You're still on the
Right.
same road, riding back,
Road, yeah.
back down the road to Brown's Island. You don't encounter any more characters, bad guys along the way. So now you get to the one little bridge that is the only, as of right now, the only access to the well, actually no, I forgot the arm base is. It's actually just off of Browns Island in this little factory. So you make your way back there, and it's a little bit has changed since then. The you can definitely see that there's signs of a few firefights. So there's a lot of the buildings are riddled with bullet holes and whatnot. So you've made it back to the arm base in Weirton, where where do you once you get there, what are your actions?
I guess number one would be reintroduce ourselves to the commander. I believe his name was Steven, if I recall.
We'll go with that, yes.
And say, we're looking to, and I guess tell him you got a plan.
And news.
Okay, so he kind of looks at you, maybe a little funny, and he's just like, "What plan?"
Well, I've been thinking about how much of this country is still not under Soviet control between the two coasts, and how many people there are that, if we were to arm them, would gladly fight for our cause. So, I did some research. There is a factory that since 1984 in Columbia, South Carolina, has been producing just large quantities of machine guns, light machine guns, for the U.S. Army. Of course, with the invasion, they are now producing for the Soviets. But I've been figuring if we could get enough people from the ARM, we could probably raid that factory, get truckloads of guns, bring them back, recruit enough people to hold all of those guns from the interior of the country, and then end this war.
That's a very bold idea, Mr. Breckenridge. It might be crazy, but if you think it might work, then we could certainly see what we can do. Well, we'd have to acquire a truck to hold these weapons. We might be able to find one along the way, but we can't be too. It'd be best if we're gonna try and do this. We'd best we be as prepared as we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
How prepared can you need to be?
Is there
That's the question.
Is there anything that we can help you guys with, like while you get ready to
Not
I
sure.
think the name of the game here is manpower, because I am under no illusions that this will be easy. I think that this is going to be a very highly guarded position that we are going to be assaulting. I think we're going to need to infiltrate into enemy territory from multiple different points, link up at some point very near our objective, and then strike it with overwhelming force.
he nods
I
his
think
head,
so.
and he's like, very well. We'll have to we'll start making arrangements. We'll start contacting some of the other arm bases in the area, see if they'll be willing to cooperate. you came back. It's been a few days since you were assigned to the Rockport branch. You've come back so quickly.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you about that place. Where do I
Tell him.
start? Where do I start with this ridiculous story? Now, you wouldn't believe this if I told you, but you believe in spirits and witches and all kind of voodoo magic and shit like that.
I I do believe in this supernatural, but I try to let the Lord take care of that for me. I try not to concern myself with that stuff.
Oh, I think Satan was taking care of that place for sure. So, first day we go there, and on our first night shift, we encounter this band of Russians that have been mauled. Then, about not even a half an hour later, we hear some weird noises, and we see the thing that did that to them. And let me tell you, that thing was ugly. It was some kind of a fusion between a dog and a human, and it moved with freakish speed. It almost got me. It hurt one of our pals, and what happened is, in our desperate attempt to kill it, um, a stray bullet hit me and broke my bone, so I had to be rushed off to a different place, which is why we even embarked on this journey all the way back here, because we're not going back there with these things happening, or at least I don't think we should for the time being. So
He just
that's
nods
what
his head and
happened,
he says,
and it was just a day. I don't know if you believe me, but
"Well,
it, it's crazy.
seeing as your wounds that you've shown me, I definitely believe you. I've heard some crazy stories from up that way, and it really matches up from what I heard. So I don't blame you one bit. So
Oh, good. I thought you wouldn't believe us, but that's why we're here, because that place is not really gonna be helping in any way.
now you said that there
It's
were
really,
Soviets out that way.
oh man, that was like something we never expected, like so many, and there were many.
Hmm. Um, that definitely worries me that they're a lot. They've been advancing. They've been becoming a bit very advancing quite aggressively. Just uh just a few days ago, we had a firefight between us, a group of Soviets, and we probably lost about a good 30 men in that fight. So,
Oh my.
you know,
And did you at least inflict any casualties to the Soviets, or was it pretty one-sided?
we managed to fight them off, with some help from some I guess you could call them lone wolves and some other smaller groups, but we managed to fight them off and drive them back. But to hear that they have made their way down that way, they've been really pushing forward to expand their influence. So may perhaps that Mr. Breckenridge's idea is much more urgent than we realized.
Yeah, maybe it would have been wise to do that a lot longer, a lot, earlier, but Who would have known?
You're right there. So we will for sure be willing to help you guys out in taking a little trip down to South Carolina. Boy, it's been a while since I've been down there.
Oh, you're coming with us?
It may be in my best interest to stay where I am. Just you have some have some leadership, in the base. But I will get into contact with some of the other ARM bases and tell them of of our plans and see if they will be willing to send some men your way.
Well,
We can
Will
discuss
be nice.
we can discuss the matter in a perhaps a more private setting. You can never really tell just who might be listening.
yeah.
So
Well,
let's bring you guys inside, and we'll discuss our plans a little further. So Stephen will lead the party into the base, and then we can start plotting off the logistics and whatnot of the this planned raid of this arms factory. Several hours south. So I'm gonna call the session here, and
sure.
this is
Perfect.
gonna take us to another. This is taking quite an interesting turn.
Definitely.
Alright, so I'm gonna stop recording.